I was born in Libya. I lived in South Africa for 12 years and I lived in Nigeria for 8 years. I've been in Africa for the last 25 years. It's actually more than half of my lifetime. So what we are doing here, we are sharing our experience in Africa with Turkish business people and our experience in Turkey with African business people. So we are kind of doing like matchmaking between the cultures, because it's not easy for a Turkish businessman to go and directly start business in Africa, because it's totally different story. And it's not easy for African men, African business people to come and trust some white man in Turkey and start doing business. Because we know there's been like 500 years of tragedy, pain, like troublesome years. So it's not easy for African people to trust, especially in business, because everything is scarce. So they have little money, they have little resources, so they don't want to waste it. So what we are doing here, we are saying, as AFEX with TABA under the TABA, we have the know-how. Like Turkish Republic is over 100 years. We also went through tough times, but now we developed ourselves in industry. We have good engineers, we have good business ecosystem. So we are ready to share this with African brothers and sisters. So you do not have to waste so much time to develop. We already have it. We are ready to share. We are ready to pass the know-how, knowledge, experience. We are even ready to train the local people. So just we need to get together. We need to combine our powers, and then we can move forward faster. So this is what it's all about. We do in TABA.
Definitely. Thank you very much, sir. And we are grateful that TABA is doing so much for the African continent. One final question. What would you like to say to the African people? Because we have 49 African countries watching us. We broadcast here from Turkey, but they watch us in 49 African countries. So we'd just like you to say a word to them.
Well, we have a long last brotherhood with African people. We have been in Africa as Ottoman Empire before, but in the more like Northern Africa. But Sub-Saharan Africa has a huge potential. It has a huge potential of population, young generation. So we just need to help them to get trained, get like abilities or work, because I know things are tough, especially in Sub-Saharan Africa. So we are willing to assist our brothers and sisters anyhow. So we just need volunteers to join, to get into this ship that we are in, and sooner or later it will help mutually on both sides to develop the relationships, business, economy, education. Once the train is on the rail, everything will grow gradually. So we just need the consent. And okay, there are some alternative markets that African people, especially in some African markets, which is price oriented, they go to Far East. Okay, it's cheap, but they don't teach you how to do it. They don't allow you to produce it locally in your country. But we are not saying that. We are saying, come, let's do it together. We build it for you, we train you, and today, okay, it might be a little bit expensive than the Eastern products, but sooner or later, this will be your own local production with your own local stuff, which means your economy will benefit from it, your country will benefit from it, and your government and people will benefit from it because of the employment. So this is a big picture. We are trying to develop something really good, and I hope we will succeed.